Hey everybody, it's Jonathan from CT Liberty Rally and Unmask Our Kids CT / Connecticut Parents. How's it going? Hey, so I'm down here at UConn Law in Hartford where we're going to be hosting Parental Rights Rally on Friday, March 31st. If you haven't already heard about it, it's coming up this Friday actually, 8 a.m., so a little bit early. And if you're able to make it, if you have the day off, if maybe you're retired, if you're a stay-at-home parent, if you can get here early, at 8 a.m. and go to work after, stop on by on your way, that would be amazing. We're hoping for dozens and dozens of people, if not hundreds of people, out here on Friday at 8 a.m. So this is all in response to a symposium that UConn Law is hosting. It's basically about our parental rights in the way of their progressive goals rally. So they're having a day-long symposium from about 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. here at UConn Law in Hartford, covering the issues of, how they want to push through their progressive agenda here in the state of Connecticut, and us and parents are in the way. Our parental rights are in the way of the agenda that they want to see progressed here, and we all know what that includes. So as you've seen in the bills that have come up lately. So just a little bit of a legislative update for you. If you saw SB 1, the bill that transparency and education bill that basically, was anything but transparent, in there they included tried to include comprehensive sex education mandates for every public school in the state. They want to teach your 8-year-olds about masturbation, and they want to teach your 11-year-olds all about identifying all gender identities and all sorts of wild stuff that they wanted to mandate. Well, based on our efforts and the efforts of all the parental rights groups here in the state of Connecticut, the great news about SB 1 is the legislature dropped comprehensive sex education mandates out of the bill as it came out of committee last week. So a nice little win for us and for advocating for parental rights here in the state of Connecticut. Also, if you've seen around HB 6410, it's a bill that's going to establish a work group to look at online harassment of elected officials and basically make it a penalty, by law, potentially fines and or jail time to harass, elected officials. So this is this ambiguous goal that it's going to hinder your rights to free speech online, to redress your government as protected by the U.S. Constitution, the Connecticut State Constitution, and just give them basically a blank check to come up with penalties for speaking out against the crown here. So groups like our group, CT Liberty Rally, that's been censored, Unmask Our Kids, that's been censored, other groups in the state that have been censored. This is a terrible bill. So there's been posts on ctliberty.org. If you go check out our main page, you'll see information about HB 6410 and how you can still submit written testimony on that bill. So those are the two updates I wanted to share with you today. Aside from telling you Friday, ctparents.org, go check it out. It's got all the details about being out here on Elizabeth Street in Hartford. There's tons of parking all around the whole campus here on Girard Street, and it was Fern Street all the way around. It says that the public parking here, visitors parking, is by permit only. If you signed up there for the symposium, I don't know if that means that you get to go and park in there or not, but 8 a.m. on a Friday, there's tons of parking spaces on the surrounding streets. Come on down here to the UConn Law sign right here on Elizabeth Street with all this public sidewalk to stand at. So this is going to be where most of the visitors are going to be pulling in, and the symposium is in this stone building right here behind us. So this is a great spot to be rallying. The symposium starts at 8:30. So by 8 o'clock, us being out here, there's going to be, everyone arriving, and hopefully you and dozens of other people around the state. And the other thing that I did is I got these Parents Know Best lawn signs. We're going to pass these out and distribute these here. So I've ordered 50 of these, and I'd hope to order even a couple other designs that I made. So if you want to contribute to that, I'll post the link in the description of this video if you want to help contribute. These were $400 for 50 signs, double-sided. If people can take them with them, if they want, put them in their yard. I'm just going to give them out for free, kind of have a unified message. But feel free to make your own protest signs as well. Come on down here to UConn Law. Come stand up for parental rights. Come stand up against indoctrination. And these people at these institutions who want to train the next generation here of whether it's educators or legal advisors here in the state of Connecticut. They want to indoctrinate these people. They want to make parents the enemy, and they think that we are standing in the way of their goals to indoctrinate our children. And parents know best, and these people need to stop what they're doing immediately. So go to ctparents.org, check out the rally details. Friday 8 a.m. March 31st, right here at UConn Law in Hartford. I hope to see y'all out here. Thanks so much. Hey everybody, I'm down here at UConn Law. I just want to give you what the parking situation looks like. So there is parking all down the streets here, actually, right on the public roads. So when you come to the address, you're going to see you can park right here on the street. The rally is on Friday at 8 a.m. this Friday, March 31st. So plenty of parking right here on the streets on this side of the road of the UConn Law campus in Hartford. So if you're coming on up here, here's what it looks like. There's people getting in their cars here and parking right here on the street. Being that we're out here so early, if you come a little early before 7:30, before 8, you know, around 7:30, 7:45, should be able to get parking here, I'm gonna imagine. I don't see any restricted parking signs down that street either. So it looks, and then I'm curving. This is where we're actually gonna have the protest, right here in front of this UConn School of Law sign. Now this brick building over here is where the actual protest is going to take, the symposium is. So here, there's no parking on the street, but we're gonna, right where this girl is where we're gonna be, right in front of this UConn Law sign, right in the public sidewalks here. So it makes a great backdrop for the news cameras. Hopefully we'll get a bunch of news out here. And yeah, so here's where we're gonna be. This is where the symposium, our Parental Rights in the Way of Our Progressive Goals Symposium,